This is a Headgum podcast.
Sometimes when the world feels insane, you can take a little peek inside of Rachel's little brain. All these thoughts are swirling round and round inside. So join us on this journey as we take a little ride. We'll talk about dogs and kids and things. We'll talk about chicks and tampon strings. We'll talk about boys that'll make you cry. We'll talk about death, 'cause people die.
Welcome to Broad Ideas. If you didn't hear before, Olivia's feet are
They're
not
hidden.
free. Hi, Kevin.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. I can't see both of you with there's a camera right in between us.
Oh, no.
We had Jon Gabrus on today.
Yeah.
He is delightful.
I love him.
What a time.
Yeah, he's the best.
He's like just like the best feeling.
Yeah.
Why did he leave?
I know. He's got
He
more
should've
pods to do.
stayed.
Busy boy.
He is a busy boy.
But he's got a new show out called Staying Alive with Adam Pally. And I work on another show with him called Action Boys, where he talks about 80s action movies. And the episodes are often longer than the movie itself. Very long episodes. But John's the best.
That sounds
So.
like another good time.
Yep.
I want to know what movies he's watching.
He gives like Maui vibes.
Yeah.
Like from Moana?
Yes. Not the island.
He was a lifeguard for like 10 years too.
How did we not tap
I know.
into that?
There's so much Gabrus lore. We'll
Oh
have to
my
have him
God,
back.
we'll have to have him back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
All right,
the
well,
best.
let's listen to him now.
Okay.
First, I have to tell you, I love Adam. Like, I know Pally.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say
You know.
Brody.
Him too.
I was like, oh my God, you guys are still friends. Why are you crying, Gabriel? That's so amazing. I watched every episode in college with my girlfriend now wife. Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yes.
That's very
She
cute.
got me onto the show in like season 2 or 3, and then we went back and watched them all, rented them
Aw.
on DVD.
Oh,
Cute.
And then
wow.
caught up and watched the rest live in like the early aughts. It's
That
cool.
is very sweet.
It was
very tender.
awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
And you married her.
And I married her. Yeah.
Because of the OC.
Yeah, because of the OC. I was always like, I'm the surf punk Johnny. She's like, no, you are. You are
You don't
Seth
wanna be-
Cohen,
you
unfortunately.
don't- yeah.
You think you might be anyone else? You're
You
Seth
would much
Cohen.
rather be the Seth Cohen than the Johnny.
Yes. And once
I think
for that-
he's winning.
Johnny
Yeah.
was not.
No,
well
that was
received.
that's when the show got crazy in my book. I was like, what the
It went a
fuck?
little
There's like
crazy.
a legit criminal.
Doesn't he like fall off a cliff?
Yes.
Wait, does he die?
I think Ryan like
he
accidentally
die?
throws
I
him
don't
off a cliff.
remember.
Right?
Does he?
Yeah, I think so.
But do you remember if he died?
I don't remember if he died.
This is how
I
bad
don't
my
think he
memory
died.
is.
I feel like the only person that actually died was Misha.
No, there's definitely other people that
Is there?
died.
That died?
Didn't Caleb die?
Well, grandpas
Anyway.
die. Like, that's just fucking part of life.
Woof. Hey, Olivia, I'm going through something. Well, Grandpa's died, bitch. Copy that.
Grandpa's died.
Every one of us.
That's a great bump.
Wait,
There's
I
not
feel like
one-
he
You guys
might
should
have
make
died.
T-shirts for your podcast that say Grandpa's died.
I remember
That
my
should be our
nephew when he
slogan.
was like sick, something happened and he's like, oh, well, windows break, people die. What are you going to do?
Oh.
And I was
Whoa.
like, he gets it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You get it from a
that's
very
some
young
overhearing
age.
some parent shit. What'd we do wrong? Jesus, Kevin.
We just like it when you cross frame.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look up if Johnny died because now I have to know. But I was gonna tell you, Adam was my fiance in a movie.
Oh,
I want to say we maybe made out, but I can't remember.
In real
Again-
life or on the movie?
Yeah, both. It was really
movies are
inappropriate.
real life. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm method.
Yeah, I'm super method.
Oh, that's awesome. Which movie is
the
this? I've
to-do
seen-
list.
Yes. Okay. Because I was gonna say I've seen everything he's done.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So,
he's so awesome.
That's Aubrey too.
Yes,
Right, in that
yeah,
movie?
yeah. The whole crew.
Maggie Carey directed it.
Yep, she sure did.
good. You're
She's
good.
so
I'm
awesome.
good.
You're really good.
Comedy nerd and on the spectrum. Wielding my powers for good right now. Yeah, Pally and I have been buddies since 2004, and now we host the
Really?
Health and Wellness podcast together.
Okay, I want to.
Yeah.
Why?
Why? That's a great question. Sometimes, like they say, a mechanic's car runs the worst. You know what I mean? And like Adam and I previously had a travel show about partying. And then we could not continue to get episodes for that. And we think low key part of it was people were scared to like pay us to get fucked up and we might die or whatever. So then we flipped it and we're like, well, what if we did a health and wellness podcast? And then people were interested in it.
Oh my God.
I love it.
And we are so I'm very curious about that space, but I'm so not really informed. And so
Right.
it's really fun to do it. We call it a health and wellness podcast from people who are unhealthy and mentally unwell. Yeah.
Which is everyone.
That's everyone else. We just
That's
admit
just-
to it.
That's that's
we just
everyone.
don't take testosterone replacement therapy and then talk about like, well, I'm 66 and jacked, and here's how you do what I do. It's like,
Dude,
no.
Right.
Trust me, I live with it.
But no. Live with a 66-year-old jack guy?
Yeah.
That grandpa don't die.
Yeah.
He's unkillable.
Grandpas don't die anymore.
Yeah. They really don't. No, grandpas don't die. They have more kids.
They really
Yeah.
In
do.
LA specifically.
Absolutely.
De Niro and Pacino are in their 80s and they both have kids under 5.
Like they have
Nuts.
toddlers.
Yes, that gives me so much anxiety as a child, this 40-year-old.
That scares me on the sperm, though.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
wait, why?
I don't think it's your most, I don't think it's your best sperm.
But is there a
Right.
statistic? Like, does it have an effect? Like,
Absolutely.
what is it?
Oh, I don't know it off. I'm
well, I'm
not
not going to say it on
ChatGPT.
camera, but
No, but like, is it more likely to have
Absolutely.
yeah.
whatever?
Yeah.
like-
There's issue with age, whether it's eggs or sperm.
Yeah.
Interesting, because you
Yeah.
always like think that guys can just go forever,
Yeah,
or have
because-
kids
Well,
forever.
I
That's
think
the
Viagra
narrative.
is part of the issue with like youth development these days. is because
Really?
we're supposed to eventually not be able to nut. You
Right.
know what I mean? Or at least, you know what I mean? We're
It's like,
supposed
stop that.
It's like supposed to be like it's a biological thing of like you maybe shouldn't have kids anymore. You
Right.
know? But now people have money and pills, so you can counteract all of that. Yeah.
So that's why.
True.
Yeah.
It's the money.
It's the money.
It's the money.
Well, money gets them laid, and money gets them to be able to fuck and to be able to have a fleet of nannies help them raise the kid.
Oh my
you,
God.
you think Robert De Niro's like on the ground fucking teaching his kid how to read and shit? C-spot run. You know, like he's not doing that shit. He won't get back up. Like
Yeah.
these guys are fucking old,
That's
man.
amazing.
That's
I do
crazy.
want to see. I would love to be a fly on the
Imagine
wall.
De Niro and Pacino at their kids' Little League game. Like, come on.
Dying.
I mean, they won't
The
make it
setup
by the
of
time
that.
the kids get to Little League.
I mean, how old are they? 80?
I think so. Pacino's in his early 80s. I think De
For
Niro's in his late 70s, early 80s.
But
no, I don't even have a
little
person in my
fucked up?
family who lived that long. Like you can go back on both sides of my family for like millennia, and no one lived past like 70. And now these guys are fucking
Seriously?
having kids at 70.
That's why you're doing a wellness podcast.
That's part of
Yeah.
To be fair, part of it is Adam's mom died young and my dad died young. So
Oof.
that was also part of the reason why we became party animals. Was like, oh, life is short, and then we were like,
Yeah.
wait, can we make life longer? So then we
Right.
started doing the show.
I
Yeah.
think we might be able to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
I think it's real.
Doctors keep telling me if I just lose 8 pounds, I'll be fine. We won't say bleep the number, Kevin.
Oh, yeah.
But wait, question on the having a kid in your 80s. Isn't that
Do you like that you're the expert on this
You're
now?
the expert, yeah.
I do. I'm an old man who still comes. So
So you are the
You are the
perfect person.
expert.
I've got slightly more experience than you guys. Yes.
Little bit. But wait, don't you think that's mildly fucked up to do to a kid? It's like, here's 5 years with a dad.
Well, yeah.
That's what you're doing. You're
it's
like,
a little crazy because you're like, there's like those dads who are like, I hope I can make it to my son's high school
Yeah,
graduation or college
right,
graduation. You know
right.
what I mean? And then it's like,
preschool.
Your dad's like, I hope I live to 105 so I can see you walk in your graduation. That's terrifying.
That is
right, or
terrifying.
105 to see you make it to preschool.
Yeah, depending on when. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's terrifying.
It's a little kind of savage.
But obviously the women, the mothers are into it too, right? Like they're not.
I hope
Yeah,
so.
I sure hope so. But it does feel like a way to be like, well, you know what? I'll have the Tribeca Film Festival money and the Ago restaurant money for the rest of my life while I raise De Niro's kids or Pacino's kids. I
Right.
feel so out of pocket talking about this.
It's for you.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm talking about.
I know, but no, I'm
But
really
it's a podcast,
invested.
so you have to just pretend
Yeah.
like you know what you're talking about.
No, but I'm fully invested in everything you're saying.
Yeah.
And that is
This
they're
dude's telling
actual
the
facts.
truth. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
do you want kids?
No.
Oh,
No,
That was
thank
so
you.
Please
Yeah.
talk about that.
Yeah, I have no desire.
And your wife doesn't.
My wife does not either. Yeah. We tried. We went we went down the route of talking about it, discussing it. We went as far as IVF and stuff like that. But in the end, we came around to just like it wasn't really for us. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm sure you know, my parents were parents, so I think anyone can fucking pull it off. But that doesn't mean I want to. But I'm very happy as an uncle, and you know, not to be all like new agey, but I live in Los Angeles. All my family lives on the East Coast, but a lot of my friends have kids who are close in my life. So you know,
right.
To me, that's like enough of an experience of hanging out with kids is like leaving after playing in the pool with them. That sounds great. You know,
I can't even play in the pool with them.
No?
And I have 2.
No, you can't get in the pool with them?
No, you need the Funkle.
Yeah, that's what I'm here
You
for.
need the Funkle.
That's
You
what I'm here
know?
for. I'm like Uncle Hollywood. And like when I come home, they're like, Uncle Manny, why are your toes painted? I'm like, because I like color. And my brother's like, don't talk to your uncle about it. Don't give my kids ideas. They're like, you always wear the smallest bathing suits. I'm like, I know. I like to show off or whatever. And they're like, Uncle Manny, are we going to wear budgie smugglers next summer? I was like, yeah. And my brother's like, you fucking knock that shit off.
Yeah, that's what you're there for.
Yeah, I'm the flamboyant, like I'm a overweight straight white guy, and I'm the most like diverse member of my family. So when I come home, they're like, "Whoa!" I'm the one guy who's left Long Island, so that like makes me a fucking hero, like an explorer to them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were talking Long Island. Is where obviously he just said he.
that's
grew
where
up.
I'm from.
okay.
I'm from
Yeah.
right here.
Oh my God, you
South
have
Shore.
it tattooed.
Yeah, that way in case I pass out drunk somewhere, someone knows to just
knows where to
deliver me there.
drop you off.
Yeah, me and my brothers. I have 2 younger brothers. We all got this together.
Really?
So you love it.
I have such a complex relationship with it. I hated it when I loved it, but then I hated it when I got older. Then I went away to college, not far, but I went to New York, upstate New York, and I was like, oh man, I got to get out. Then I moved to Brooklyn, and I was like, fuck, Long Island. Long Island's so, I always say it's 45 minutes away, 45 years behind Manhattan. And then I lived in Brooklyn for like a few, and then eventually my love of Long Island went to some ironic phase where I'm like, then all of a sudden I got proudful of it and started to have pride.
Yeah.
And now I'm like completely flipped. I'll never live there
Never.
again. No, thank
Really?
you. But I now have a lot of pride for it, and I really appreciate what it gave to me growing up, and like,
Yeah.
I appreciate where I come from.
Right. Well, clearly, because
Clearly,
it's tattooed
yeah,
on your arm.
I got to, and almost every single person in my life is like, yo, fucking I saw this thing about Long Island, and now I'm texting you. I'm like, yes, I'm the fucking
You're the
Long
Long
Island
Island
guy.
guy.
The dream come true. I'm everybody's Long Island friend. You need one, bro.
So would you go into the city a lot growing up?
No, that we would sort of, but that was something that's still. This is like the Long Island attitude of like, what the fuck do I need to go to the city for? You know, we got great Chinese food here or whatever. You know, like a misunderstanding of what the city was. And so even though my dad worked in the city, my mom was like afraid of trains and stuff. So we would go in like to go to a Broadway show. But I did have, in hindsight, I didn't realize how privileged this was. All of my field trips got to be like New York City
Got
field
it.
trips.
That's fun.
So it's like I've Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building, Ellis Island, MoMA, the Met. Like I got to go to all those things as a kid, and that when I was in my early 20s and people would visit me in Brooklyn, they'd be like, "Do you want to do the Empire?" I'm like, "That shit sucks." It's like,
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh wait, no, I'm just spoiled by the fact that I grew up here. It is
Right.
majestic to be at the top of the Empire State Building. Hard
Right.
to argue against." you know?
Right. It was the same as like growing up here because we both did in
Oh,
LA.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
And then your friends visit, you're like, "What's Disneyland?" You're like, "I'm not going today."
no,
it's
or like
too much.
the Chinese theater. It's
Oh,
like,
geez.
No.
Oh yeah,
we don't do that.
The
The
Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yes, that's like
Is the like
one of my proudest moments ever. Is
Yeah.
my mom visiting. She's like, "Jonathan, I want to do the Hollywood Walk of Fame." Everyone was saying the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I was like, "Mom, it's fucking Times Square. It's disgusting." She's like, "No, come on." I was like, "Fine. You ready?" I felt like a dad who caught his kid smoking. I'm like, "Come with me, Mom. Here we go. Hollywood and Highland. Take a lap." Look, and she's just like, people are like, "You want to get a picture with Batman?" There's like terrorists. There's terrorists. I was gonna say tourists. It's Freudian slip.
Terrorists.
Terrorists everywhere. Bomb vests going off. Tourists drinking fucking like 2-liter Pepsis and jean shorts and
Oh
shit.
my
And my
God.
mom's like, "I want to try to find Elvis." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up. Look around you. We have to get out of here." There's like guys who are like, "You want to rent the Lamborghini for the day? That could be fun." I'm like, "Get the fuck. You can't get in and out of this thing." Yeah, I cannot stand that. But I imagine when if people visit, that's the kind of shit that they heard about. Is
They
cool.
heard
right.
about it.
Yeah.
that.
And I'm like, "No, I'll get you to
else.
take you to In and Out." Is like my extent of like,
Yeah.
I'll give you this LA experience.
Right.
Yeah.
In and
That's
out
it.
is as far
That's
as I
it.
go.
Yeah.
That's
Or
all
like
you
Venice. What about Venice Beach? Like the boardwalk, what it used to be when we were kids.
Yeah.
Compared to like if someone wants to go see it now.
It's actually the same. I went recently.
It's
Do you want to buy a tank top?
Yeah, it's the same.
A
It's
spray
the
painted piece of driftwood.
Yeah, it's the same dude rollerblading with his boombox.
He's still there?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, that's
Stop it.
awesome.
Yeah, the last time I went, I was like, he's here. You know?
That's kind of
Wow.
awesome.
That's
Out-
30
That guy's like,
years.
fuck it, I'm doing this
For
long
life.
after rollerblades are interesting. Like the guy, like, you know what I mean? He was
Yeah,
probably
he's like,
skating
I'm
up until the
still-
90s, then
Yeah.
then jumped to the blades.
To the blades.
And now he's stuck with the blades.
Did you rollerblade?
Oh, I bladed. I bladed, babe.
Rachel,
Let's just say.
I have a really serious
No,
question.
it is. This is actually, these are the things that
Yeah.
matter to me.
Do you rollerblade?
I, of course, used to rollerblade.
Do you blade?
I was like a kid in the 80s and 90s, so I skateboarded. I rollerbladed. I played roller hockey, which is apparently...
Oh, yeah.
I moved from like an all-black town to an all-white town when I was like 13, and when I showed up there, that's when I learned roller hockey, skateboarding, inline skating, like all this stuff. And we used to do something that was called aggressive skating,
What is
which is
that?
where you had like grind plates and like different wheels, and you would do tricks like a skateboarder.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
you'd go to a skate park and we'd do like grinds and all that kind of stuff. And it was, excuse me, coffee.
See?
Yeah.
I'm
Accessible, relatable.
I was a fat little kid and I was just not good at any of this stuff. But all my friends did it. So we'd be like, let's go skate to McDonald's. And I'd be like, great. And I'd be like kind of holding my board under my arm and like jogging for a little because I couldn't keep up with everyone. But rollerblading was a major part of my life. But I do remember
See?
when.
Yeah. You
I do remember when
the hit
homophobia came for me, and I just stopped rollerblading at some
What?
point. Yeah,
What?
we were just like, oh, it's gay, I can't do it. You know what I mean? Like that happened to like unfortunately in the mid '90s, like so
Everything.
much. I stopped riding my bike when my mom told me I had to wear a helmet.
Because that's gay.
Yeah, because I was like when New York added, I'm like, no, mom, everyone's gonna think I'm gay because I have a helmet on. It's like everyone already thinks you're gay because you dress like a vacationing tourist. Yeah.
Terrorist.
You're 13
A
and you're
vacationing
terror-
terrorist.
All you have is your bomb vest and your Tommy Bahama jacket. I already was kind of the gay one in my family because I liked movies. Like too much. That was enough in like fucking macho misogynistic world I grew up in.
But there's three brothers, like you and your two brothers. Is that it?
Yeah, it's just
Okay,
that
and you're the oldest.
I'm the oldest, yeah.
Okay.
They are now 40.
Younger.
Yeah, they are now. But I don't feel old when I have a birthday, but when my young brother had his
Yeah.
35th birthday, that
Oh.
like my baby brother,
Yeah.
he's getting married, he bought a house, he's 35, like that shit like got me.
Yeah.
Where I was like, I'm fucking old. This is the kid. I went to our mutual friend Adam Pally,
Yeah.
the aforementioned. I went to his kid's benign mitzvah. Like, and I was like, I've known Adam and Daniela since before the kids were born.
Wow.
So I'm like now at a bar mitzvah, and I'm like, I'm really proud of you, man. Okay. And I'm like, Baron, good to see you again, Gabrus. But yeah, that's the shit that makes me feel older than my own
Yeah.
numbers. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When you're like, oh, gee, my youngest brother, you were like a legit baby. I babysat, and
Right.
now I'm like going to your bachelor party.
Oh my. Where was the bachelor party?
That's coming up.
Oh, it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, no.
Where is it?
It's
gonna
going
be?
to Toronto.
What?
That's
It's a weird
random.
one, right? Yeah, it's
Wait,
very
what?
Here, I'll back you up to explain it.
Yeah, please
Yeah.
do.
My dad died like shortly before my wedding, like the year of my wedding, and my dad had no one in my family had ever traveled out of the country
Yeah.
except for my dad went to Germany with his stepdad. Before his stepdad died, he took him there because that's where my grandpa was from. So me and my brothers made a pact at my while my dad was sick in bed. We were like, all of us have to pick our bachelor parties to go out of the country so
my
that the three of us get to do
gosh.
3 international trips. And maybe we do. Of course, I've done way more because I leave Long Island and leave California. But we made a pact to be like, and so I went to Munich Oktoberfest for my bachelor party.
Wow.
My middle brother, we went to Amsterdam for
Oh
his.
my
And now
God.
my
And
youngest
Toronto?
but my youngest brother's friend group, and he just bought a house, and his money is not exactly
Got
the
it.
same. So he's like, here's how we can go international, but my friends could drive if they really
Yeah.
must.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
That's
yeah.
cute.
and he's also like a foodie, and he loves Maddie Matheson, who I guess has a few restaurants
Okay.
in Toronto. So
Great.
we're
Okay,
gonna-
so
yeah.
it makes sense.
It makes sense. It doesn't have the cool ass thing of Munich, Amsterdam, and
But you can
It
do the
sounds like a
CN
movie.
Tower and you could do the Edge Walk.
yeah, Edge Walk.
Yeah.
Okay, I think
Tell
that's
your
a different
brother.
guest you're having.
Tell your your brother you should do it.
All right, we are. Fuck it.
We're doing it.
You don't even know what it is.
That's the kind of shit I'm going to bring. Like when we went to my brother's bachelor party in Amsterdam, I'm like, dude, you know there's the Van Gogh Museum here? And they have the fucking full-size copy of The Potato Eaters, my favorite Van Gogh, and my brother's friends. And I'm the old one. They're all like, okay. And I take them to the Van Gogh Museum. They just sit in the lobby at a table, and I just go and walk home. I'm like, are you guys ready to go? They're like, yep. And they get up and walk.
Came ready.
Yeah, I was like, oh, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. But if you're ever in Amsterdam, in addition to, you know, the cafes, I highly recommend seeing the Potato Eaters live. It's an enormous fucking painting. It's awesome.
I don't know which one the Potato Eaters is.
Me neither.
It's like this super rich black background, and it's a group of, it's like so not like weird. It's like a group of like poor people eating, but it's just like the canvas is such a rich color of black. It's like you feel like you're looking. It feels like it has such intense depth, even though it's just like.
But you said
black.
it's a copy of it?
No. Sorry, it's the
original.
Yeah. But it's like 6 feet high and like 12 feet across. It's like enormous.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
see
so
that?
cool.
I would like to see that.
Thank
I
you.
want to see that.
I want to see that.
You know what doesn't belong in your epic summer plans? Getting burned by your old wireless bill. While you're planning beach trips, barbecues, and 3-day weekends, your wireless bill should be the last thing holding you back. That's why I made the switch to Mint Mobile, and you should too.
With plans starting at $15 a month, Mint Mobile gives you premium wireless service on the nation's largest 5G network. The coverage and the speed that you're used to, but way less money.
So while your friends are sweating their monthly data overage and surprise charges, you'll be chilling, literally and financially.
Mint Mobile literally rescued me from my overpriced monthly phone bills and unexpected overages.
Me too. So ditch those overpriced wireless plans and get 3 months of premium wireless service from Mint Mobile for $15 a month.
This year, skip breaking a sweat and breaking the bank. Get your summer savings and shop premium wireless plans at mintmobile.com/ideas. That's mintmobile.com/ideas.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month 5GB plan required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customer offer for first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details.
You know what I want to know is if you had to give us a prescription for life based on everything you've learned in your health and wellness journey, what would you have us do?
Oh man, okay.
Welcome to Broad Ideas.
Look, I always say like. I always say when people ask me health advice, something that rarely ever happens. So someone's looking at me just sweating, sitting at a cafe, like, sir, do you have any fitness advice for me? No, but I would say things that you could do that are very easy for yourself. That are low lift, but obviously difficult based on different people's lives. But drink more water, get more sleep, and try to move every day.
Okay.
And like, eliminate in your head that you need 90 minutes of exercise a day. If you can get it, great. But if you can only get 10 minutes, 10 will always be better than 0.
Okay.
And that's something that I've just learned over the years from my co-host of my other podcast, Ryan Stanger. His whole thing is like, anything is better than nothing.
Right.
But you can get in your head about like, I need to have the perfect workout. Should I do Pilates burn, or should I lift weights, or should I go for a run, or like, fuck, I only have 40 minutes. I can't go for my full 5K or whatever. It's like, then you do a 2K. Like whatever you need to do, just because that's more important than nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, all my advice is sort of like easy. Like this is like, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I love easy. Yeah. I also, another thing is find something like a sport or an activity you're passionate about. Even if it's not the best exercise, you're so much more likely to do that. If you really like hiking or skating or swimming or rowing, like
rollerblading,
or you're rollerblading or
Rollerblading.
playing basketball, playing volleyball, even stuff that you used to do when you were younger that feels crazy to do. One advantage of living in Los Angeles or in any major city is like you could play in an adult volleyball league that's as competitive as you need it to be, or an adult basketball league, or adult, insert anything. I take martial arts in a park from like a fucking guy.
Do you?
Yeah.
I love
Is that your thing?
Yeah, it's one of my things. Yeah,
Wait,
I've got
I want to
many
know all the things.
Wait, so have you adopted any of these things and like changed your behaviors from learning this stuff?
It's the minimum dose thing that someone perfect is the enemy of progress. So I get in my head about like, well, if I can't go to the gym and lift weights and get the stair mill in, then why am I even fucking working out? I might as well just order Postmates, get high, and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I could
sure.
easily flip to like, well, then I need to destroy myself.
Right.
But now, as I've gotten older, I'm like, if you take a week off working out, or you take a week where you only get 10 minutes of working out, at the end of the week, you've done 50 minutes or 70 if you worked out on the weekend. You know what I mean? And like 70 versus 0 is so much better. You know what I mean? Like you can add 1 pound to your dumbbells.
Yeah.
And it's not a lot, but if you do 10 reps, that's 10 pounds you've added. If you do 10 reps and 5 sets, 50 pounds, you do that over 5 days, you've added 250 pounds of work to your week,
Right.
And it doesn't feel, it's so funny how small of a little increase or a progress can really mean in the long run. Yeah.
You're microdosing health and wellness.
I'm microdosing health and wellness and macrodosing hallucinogens. Yeah, that's kind of my move. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I think that's a good formula.
But what you're saying is actually so true. I remember one lady, like one health, I don't know what she is, fitness instructor, was like, this is 20 minutes out of 24 hours in a day.
Yes.
And if you really look at the fact that you have 24 hours, 20 minutes, 10
It's
minutes,
nothing. Yeah.
In
5
20
minutes is like,
you have 72 20-minute periods in
How
your
do you
day.
have all these numbers like that?
Spectrum. Not just the cable company. So you have 72 20-minute sessions.
Wow.
You're going to dedicate 24 of them to sleep. That's 8 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That still leaves you with 48 20-minute sessions. If you can exercise 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in between at lunch. And what does exercise even mean? Could mean walking. Could mean just standing next to your desk doing some squats, banging out some push-ups, or
I'm banging it out.
yeah. It requires a little more work and a few pills and a few different, a lot of elements to be in play. But yes, that's good cardio.
That's cardio.
But I don't know what I would do with the other 17 minutes of that 20-minute session. I guess I can do push-ups after the fact. I'll go get a towel. I'll go get the baby wipes, and then I just drop and do push-ups. No, keep the baby wipes on the nightstand. Come on, people. We're grown-ups.
Grown-ups.
Oh my
I feel like that needs to be incorporated into a movie.
What, baby wipes on the nightstand?
No, that's already been in many movies.
The push-ups.
Yeah, just like, like this whole mentality of like, you need 20 minutes, whatever, and like what the person is doing. I think I just came up with a movie that you're going to make.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can
You're
recast me in development, but I'm happy to be on board from the beginning. Yeah, because like stuff that I never thought of was like, I really like to walk and go on like mini adventures. In the pandemic, I really locked into the idea of walking can be an adventure. And
Just like out.
Wait,
I was desperate
just walking
I was
can be an
desperate for an
adventure.
adventure. Yeah. And I realized walking can be, because if you walk down a street you drive past all the time, even like I lived in the same apartment for 13 years. I drove down the same streets all the time. If you walk those streets, you're like, there's this like Russian bakery in here. Like there's so many businesses and so many things you don't realize, or like, wow, this house looks like a fucking honeycomb. Like there's so many weird things going on. And then I found that in the pandemic, but whatever, rewind all the way to say is like, I'll now go like, oh shit, I have to call my mom or whatever. She's been dying to talk. All right, I'm going to go on a walk and call my mom.
Yeah.
I'm going to go on a walk and call my friend. And like those things where I'm like, I could just sit at home and make this phone call, but I should probably get some steps in too. Yeah.
Okay, that's an easy thing.
Yeah, it's an easy thing. Walking is, and we
Guys, walking is fucking rad.
Yeah, it's not easy for everyone. I will cop to that, but we
Sure.
happen to live in Southern California where you can walk pretty much 51 days out of the year, you know?
Yeah.
It's either sometimes it's way too hot and like once it rains, you know, or and 8 or 9 days of complete fire. But other than that, if you're not dealing with any one of the 4 elements, I guess there's earthquakes too. Holy shit, Captain Planet coming for SoCal. Heart. But like we can walk we have beautiful weather. We have like you don't have to bundle up and like
You're just saying there's no excuse. We can do it.
we can do it. And I will still have a day where I'm like, it's like 9 p.m. and I don't think I've done anything just because of the way my job works, where it's like, oh, thank God I got nothing to do today. All right, I'll do this. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, you need to move. Like, I like to set errands that require walking, or I add walking. to the
What are the
That's
errands that
smart.
require walking?
Like, I'm like, oh, I need stamps. Oh, I'll walk to the post office
Okay.
today and just to get my stamps. And like, or like, I'll walk to the grocery store. I'm like, or if I want naughty food in the evening.
Yeah.
And this is male privilege that I can walk at night. I understand that. This giant male privilege.
Are you going to get canceled for saying you can walk at night?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, ladies, but
Yeah.
I'm walking at night. I'm scaring women off the streets by walking at night. I'm absolutely harmless, but I get it. I would walk away from the guy smoking weed in a fucking hoodie too. But I will make like, I want to do something I want to get a coffee from this coffee shop, or I want to write at this coffee shop. I'm like, well, just walk.
Yeah.
And then adding that, and granted, it adds like a half hour, 40 minutes, depending, but that's the mentality I'm trying to get over, where it's like that 40 minutes of walking is better than whatever 40 minutes I save elsewhere.
Right.
you know?
True. And you probably make it up. You probably get more minutes in your day because you're more present
Yes.
since you did the thing.
Right. True. You feel that, and this is where it gets into muddy water, where you're like, don't stress about productivity. Get your exercise done, but it will actually make you more productive.
Correct.
And then you're like, I know. I just said don't think about productivity.
Right.
Come on. We're all just gristle for the fucking capitalism machine. We're all just blood. We're just blood being converted into Bitcoin. Let's just let it rip.
Let it rip.
I think that you and Adam on your wellness podcast should just be like doing squats while you're interviewing.
That's actually
that's
a real.
great.
We should start taking a break
Something.
every few minutes
Yeah.
and just getting
Good.
up
All
to
right,
like
guys.
the
Events.
spots.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really
We only got
fun.
72 opportunities in the day.
Yeah, fuck, dude. We
You-
got to get after it.
You did say something really important that I want to circle back to, which is naughty food at night.
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, please share.
Oh, I'm just.
Food's our favorite.
I don't mean to just keep showing tattoos, but
What?
Oh.
I have that.
Oh my God. That is my
It's
soul.
the traditional like heart that usually says mom, but his says food.
Yes.
Yes.
And that really made my mom happy. The woman who hates tattoos, and she was like, "What does it say?" I'm like, "Well, food." It's sort of an homage to my mom, who's overweight and been feeding me my whole life.
She likes food.
We all like food.
Yeah.
What did she feed you growing up?
She was a reservations mom. Even though she was fully
Okay.
Italian, she was like
All right.
we're going to Friendly's because I want ice cream.
Yeah.
We're going to here because this is what I want to try.
Yeah.
And my mom wasn't really a cook, but she would make sauce or
Gravy?
Yeah, gravy on Sundays, and then we would eat that. So I had like pasta and sauce like 3 nights a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then and we would always have like a sandwich night. And then my dad, who worked nights, every once in a while when he was around, he would like cook, and that was always just like chicken or steak on the grill,
Right.
and packaged vegetables and packaged noodles
Sure.
or rice. But I've always found comfort in food. I've always made friends with food. Every in-law I've ever had, every adult I've ever met in my life has loved my appetite. And I feel like they all set me down a bad path in life where I found happiness in food, not fuel. So now I seek happiness from my meals, and then I can eat healthy for like 5 days in a row, and I'm like, well, now it's time to actually enjoy yourself. Even though like I totally enjoyed the healthy chicken and salad I had at Great White, it was delicious. But now I'm at home and I'm like, all right, the sun is set, I'm high.
Yeah.
What are we doing? No one can see you, Gabrus. You're alone. I like eat in the dark with my shirt off.
I like
a
it in
fucking goblin.
private.
Yeah,
I like it in private.
I would rather
Yeah.
I would rather someone video me jerking off than
Totally.
video me eating alone in the dark. One would repulse you so much more than, and they're both disgusting, but one is definitely grosser.
We need to know what you're eating.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm eating whatever. My favorite shit is I love Mexican food, and
Yeah.
I love sandwiches.
We need details
what?
here, though. You gotta
Okay, so
go
Mexican
into
food,
it.
Mexican food at night. Like I'm
Me
a fucking
too.
Taco Bell junkie my whole
What's your
life.
order?
Oh, well, it all depends. You know.
The shit goes viral.
I'm a CGC to the core guy. Cheesy gordita crunch. I'll do it with the nacho cheese shell. I miss the Cool Ranch shell. Bring it back, baby. I'm a huge beefy 5-layer fan. I always get a beefy 5-layer. I always get a chicken quesadilla, a quesarito, or a grilled cheese burrito. One of those two. I like the texture on those bad boys. I can't get enough of those nasty little Cinnabon dessert popper things.
Someone else told us about those.
Yeah, I
They're
have not
fine.
tried them.
They are repulsive, but amazing.
We had Nicole on, and she was talking about those too.
Oh yeah, well
that's
of
who it
course.
was. She was talking about, yeah, Nicole.
Yeah, that makes sense. You mean Nicole Byer, one of my friends who were planning to get a matching Taco Bell tattoo? Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah. Oh, and while I'm just,
We do.
I have me and Adam Pally have matching dice tattoos. I have it on my back, my shoulder. He has it on his. That's my
what's
new
that
thing.
for?
My midlife crisis.
Matching tattoos.
Yeah, we're addicted to. Him and I are big Vegas heads, and,
Okay.
and specifically craps, and specifically the roll of a hard 10, 5-5.
Damn.
Yeah.
So I
you
have
both have
5-5
five,
tattooed on my
Nice.
shoulder. Yeah. Did I rattle off all the stuff
No,
I want?
Taco
did
Bell.
not.
Yeah, Taco Bell, and then that's my go-to order. But I also love street tacos. Guelaguetza
Same.
on Melrose and Vine. I love Cactus. I love a few.
Cactus is good.
I'm a huge Al Pastor guy, so if I can get Al Pastor on
That's
some.
that's what you're going for.
I have the best carnitas. I have the best place for you it's in the valley.
Okay,
It's out of a
journey.
gas station.
Yes.
Cilantro. Have you heard of it?
Is it in the Amico? No, what's the name of the gas station that it's in?
I don't know.
Because it's not called like Amico Tacos.
I feel like it's like Deep Valley.
No, it's like
tacos.
deep. It's like Van Owen and Coldwater or something crazy
Okay.
like that out of a gas station. And
I
it's
think
called-
I've had it once because a
it's
friend
amazing.
used to live in the Deep Valley and was
Yeah.
like, you have to try these tacos if you ever come visit me. And that made me visit him.
that made
I was like, okay,
The
I'll
only
come see
reason.
you and your son and meet your kids. And but you said we can go to
where-
tacos after?
I think we should have a food show. Like they have a health and wellness. Ours should be
We
food,
should.
where we
We talk
just
about it a
talk about
lot.
food.
Yeah.
No, it's like next level.
Tell Kevin to talk to Headgum, get a food budget, and you guys can make some excuse that
Oh my
every
God,
time
can we
you're-
eat? What is it? Like mukbanging.
Yeah, we want
Yes.
a mukbang.
we want a mukbang.
That's the
I
show.
like to
Make me a
gang
muck
mukbanging.
baker.
Where we line up food and we come in one at a time and eat it. Combining all our loves here.
Oh
Yes.
my God, yes. Wait, you
Right?
said something else though. Mexican. What was the other thing?
Sandwiches.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Sandwiches.
please.
Yes,
we need to go.
I'm a
please.
huge sandwich guy,
Okay,
and
go.
and this is where I will. This is the only time, and maybe in some pizza conversations, and definitely bagel conversations, where I'll get on my East Coast high horse.
Okay.
hear
I
it.
do find that it's easier to get good sandwiches in more places in New York.
Okay.
Like in New York,
Fair.
the city, or any of the boroughs, or any of the tri-state area, each town pretty much has like 11 delis you can choose and get a decent. There are obviously the best ones or the better ones.
Mm-hmm.
In LA, you're down to like 8 places that make really good sandwiches.
Where do you go here?
Here, I think some of the best sandwiches are at Giada,
Mm-hmm.
Bay Cities, Potato Chips. Mamie is a new one in West Hollywood that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And Bubs and Grandma. And what are some other good ones I've had? My brain, I'm a little fried right
You
now.
know,
like
Bay
Uncle
Cities is
Polly's.
closed right
yeah,
now.
dude. Yeah, it's
They
a
had
bummer.
rats.
Yeah. Also, they
Oh,
put
really?
yellow mustard on
Yeah.
their godmother, which I don't love as
Okay.
like a. That's a little, but I don't hate it either. I'll allow it because that's the best Italian combo I can find here.
Yeah, it is.
But my favorite sandwich, my bodega go to
Yeah.
is chicken cutlet, bacon, cheese, lettuce, mayonnaise, no tomato on a hero. Like that's
it.
I get that everywhere. My favorite deli growing up on Long Island is it's in Merrick. It's called My Hero. I went there all the time, cash only, closed Sundays my whole life. And they had their 3 big menu items were the chicken club, the aforementioned sandwich I made. I add cheese, lose tomato. They had the champ, which is the Italian, and then they had the all-American, which is like the ham, turkey, roast beef, cold cut combo. But all 3 of those sandwiches, absolute fucking bangers.
Yeah.
It's making me hungry.
I'm starving.
Starving. We're all salivating.
At my wedding for the all it was sandwiches. So each table was named, like your table that you got was named after different sandwiches.
Oh.
So then it was like the meatball sandwiches, the sub sandwich, like, and then that's what we served was a bunch of
I wish I remember
Sandwiches.
what
That's
table I was at.
fucking
And
awesome.
I think you were at the meatball sandwich.
That would make sense.
Meatball
That's a good meatball.
sandwich.
Sloppy Joe.
Yeah.
Sloppy Joe. Yeah.
You didn't know what was coming for you today.
Yeah, no idea. No idea.
I make a mean sloppy Joe.
Do you?
I
You do.
Oh,
I
that's
love a slop. My daughter would love a sloppy Joe, but you gotta have Ruffles potato chips, like the ridges.
yeah.
Ruffles
On the
had
sandwich?
ridges.
I put it in. I always need a crunch in my sandwich, no matter what.
You are preaching to the choir.
Yeah,
I'm
thank
not
you.
anti-crunch
Thank
at
you.
all. I can go without it, but I do.
No, I
a
cannot.
A big thing in my junior high growing up, and I guess my high school too, was cream cheese bagel, pour Doritos on it, and smush it down.
What?
And it was
like a nacho or a ranch?
People had preferences, but most people liked the cheese ones.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
that's the most Long Island shit ever, is that our school had bagels also. Like, you could buy, do you want lunch or do you want to pay a bagel and cream cheese?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I would do that.
Oh, yeah.
I would do that like 3 days a week.
But
yeah.
with Doritos.
Yeah, so good.
That's
Wow.
interesting.
Talk about liking a little crunch on the sandwich.
Gotta have crunch.
Gotta have crunch.
You grow up and eventually you're like, oh, I'll do lox, onions, and capers. But when you're a kid, you're like, no way.
Give me the
Yeah.
fucking Doritos.
Yes, hell yeah.
That's interesting.
As you're a kid, specifically a goy on Long Island, a non-Jewish kid, you're like,
Right.
I'm not eating fish at breakfast. And then now that I'm a grown up, I'm like, give me the lox smear. I love that shit.
Have you found good bagels here?
I found passable bagels. I've not had the big ones that everyone loves. Courage and
they're
SS.
amazing.
Yeah,
I've not
Courage are
had
great.
those. But Bagel Broker on Beverly over by the Grove
Yep.
is
Yeah.
very solid
Yeah.
bagels. Sam's on
Larchmont.
Sunset. Yeah, and there's one in Larchmont too. Pretty solid a bagel. And I don't hate Pops. I think
I have
Pops
not had Pops.
Pops is like,
I do not know of this.
here's the problem with like LA sandwiches and bagels. It's like you can't spend less than $18 on one,
I
which
know.
makes no
Right.
sense. Whereas like when I lived in New York, I lived in Brooklyn in my early 20s. This would be the mid-aughts, and it would be like for $5 I could have like a bacon, egg, and cheese and a coffee every
Yeah.
morning. And now like nothing is $5 anymore.
Not
No.
even Doritos.
No, like truly nothing is $5.
No.
It's weird.
It's fucked
fucking
up.
crazy.
I
What are
bought-
grandmas supposed to put in birthday cards? If $5 can't get you shit anymore, poor grandmas are gonna have to start putting down. And you know what? Windows break, grandmas die.
That's right. What are you gonna do?
R.I.P. Grandmama.
Windows break, people die, inflation is real.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Money is fake, inflation is real. We all chase it. We're all blood for the capitalist machine. What am I talking about?
Take the stairs instead of the elevator. We got this.
Yes, we could do this. We could live forever. We have just enough time in our lives to make more money and give more money to more corporations. Fingers crossed.
That's the only fucked up part of living longer is you have to work a lot longer.
Yeah, I mean, there's like
Right.
fucking. You go to look at our politicians. Like, if an 80-year-old guy showed up to work at your fucking bagel place, you'd be like, "Buddy, go home and sleep."
So
But instead,
true.
it's like, "Hey, you want the nuclear codes? Go nuts, motherfucker."
Shit.
Like, you would not hire an 80-year-old personal assistant. You'd go like, I'm not an ageist, but I just need someone. And also,
Who can
I
do
think
things.
I want you to be able to just chill. You feel like you only have a few years left. Why don't you have 7 kids under the age of 5? Okay. But like, I want you to be able to relax and unwind. And it's like, why would you, I think you could run a country, a city, a council, or whatever.
Oh my
it's
God.
like, that's
They
fucking,
can't even work a phone.
yeah, it's,
Or
No,
FaceTime.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
My mom cannot FaceTime without it aimed anywhere else other than her face.
right. The amount of up the nose FaceTime calls I've had
yeah.
with like family where they're like, well, if you put it on the table, it's easier. It's like, no, it is not.
It is
buddy. Yeah.
no. Or then they think they hang up, but you're just listening to them for the next 20
Yeah,
minutes.
and they're like revealing plans to bomb Yemen or whatever by accident.
Or talking
hello?
about their sandwich
Yeah,
order.
yeah. Hello?
Oh, that I would be listening to.
That I'm
intently.
curious about. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a great sandwich place. I'm going to shout it out in the Dina. Perry's joint.
Ooh, I will.
Low key,
Where is it?
it's my favorite.
Is the Dina Pasadena? Or
Well,
Altadena?
it's kind of like it borders Altadena, Pasadena. So I'm saying the,
the
Dina.
I like that.
It's on
Did
Lincoln.
you create that slang?
No, people say the Dina.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just like, psh, you hear it first.
That's
Yeah.
that's like the spin-off of the OC when they're like
The
in their
Dina.
40s. They move to the Dina.
The Dina.
California.
Altadena.
That's right.
Altadena.
Yeah.
That's really
Anyway,
funny.
you gotta go.
You gotta go now.
Let's fucking please wrap this shit up and
I
go
know,
eat
you
a
guys,
sandwich.
This is a field trip.
Yeah, it's so fun. Kevin grabbed the mics. He's like following us all the way.
That would be fun.
I want to do a food tour.
Let's
Me
fucking
too.
go.
Let's fucking
do
go.
it. Take the podcast. You could do
On the road.
you could do a smash up, right? Like we're gonna focus on what's gonna kill you, and then you guys are gonna focus on what's gonna heal us from the food.
I mean no judgment by this because
Yeah.
it's in my brain too. But isn't it broken that when we're like, hey, we should all get food together, the next step in our mind is like, and we can monetize it by making it about our podcast. I like that's everything I do. Like I understand completely, but it is crazy that's because we need money to stay alive.
Yeah.
And blood
isn't
for the
this a
machine.
good
But it is
idea?
kind of like I was like, oh yeah, it could be fun. We could rent like a bus to drive us to 5 spots, and we could have
Right?
drinks or smoke in
love
between
it.
or whatever. It's like, oh, that sounds amazing. It's like, but we should probably record it and make it content and make money and get an advertiser.
That's
and then,
everything.
And then all of a sudden you're like, fuck. I've monetized like all of my hobbies and habits in a way which
Smart.
but it's smart. But then there's less and less that you're doing just for yourself.
Well, take the time for yourself.
Right? You got to.
You got it.
You do it night
You
shirtless
do it.
when you're eating your shitty
Yes,
food.
that's just for me.
But
and
yeah,
my OnlyFans.
Think of it this way.
Gabrus mukbang.
People are getting paid to degrade people. Why shouldn't we get paid to eat
Eat?
in front of people?
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like
agree
people are
whole-
getting paid really
Wait,
good
but I just
money.
think of it as like a travel
to
show
turn
where they
them
would
down.
explore different, countries and cities and eat the food there.
Yeah,
and
let's
it's
go.
entertaining.
Totally.
What's the difference?
There is no
There isn't
difference.
one.
But there's
You have like mascara on your face. Sorry. Okay.
But it's also possible that you can get a group of friends together to go eat at Perry's place
You could
and
just
hang
do it.
out for the afternoon, right? But like,
Yeah.
But that's not where my brain goes first. My brain goes.
We're not
okay,
bringing
well,
cameras inside Perry's. That is like, a very sacred.
We want to gatekeep it a little.
We need
we're
to
already
gatekeep it a
spilled- We
little.
already spilled the tea. Everyone already knows about
Whoa,
Perry's.
we should do it. We should do it like a what is that show called?
Oh, the magician's secrets revealed. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wait, but you know what?
We're not going to show you where it is.
Can I be a little sentimental? Because I was reading about
Please.
some restaurants that survived the fire, at least in Altadena, right? And they're having a hard time getting business because of the fires, and a lot of things around them aren't there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But what if we go and like shout it out and help the peoples that are
I
still
like
there?
it.
Let's fucking go. Overpay,
Right?
overtip, and put
All
out,
of it.
and put out content.
And put
about it.
out.
And put out. Let's fuck.
That's our favorite
Hey
thing.
Perry, I'm here, Daddy. Wait, what is this? We heard that you guys are a little under the water financially, so I'm gonna let you fuck me. It's my first gay experience. Well, this level of gay experience. I thought a little. You know what? We don't have to get into it all now, Perry. Perry, where are you going?
Yes. So basically,
We stuck the landing right there.
We gotta put out. That's a fucking given. Don't worry, ladies. I got this one. Perry, you're coming with me, brother. If this bus is a rockin', don't come enough.
That'll bring customers.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Okay, why don't you see what I do first?
30 seconds.
Yeah, it's a short ad. It's long. My athletic greens ad is longer.
My athletic greens. I'm crying.
Oh my God. How specific.
Do you
is
take
my favorite?
I did. Well, they no longer sponsor my podcast, so no.
I don't think they sponsor any. I haven't heard them in a while.
Yeah, where are they?
They're
Kevin?
probably being sued. They're probably class action lawsuit for people who've had diarrhea for 6 years for taking athletic greens.
Oh my God.
Yeah, if I didn't get it for free, I wouldn't. But while we're talking about athletic greens, one thing I did like about it was that it made you drink a glass of water in the morning.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that's a good habit to have, and
Right.
if you're adding powdered vitamins of some sort, I guess that also helps. I don't know if it's the right financial return on that, but drinking a large glass of water first thing in the morning is very helpful. We've been just spent 8 hours not drinking.
See?
We did.
We're
We did.
dehydrated,
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want to know before we wrap this shindig up is...
I'm not going anywhere.
Should we wrap
So
this?
you are a
Ask me to
permanent
leave.
fixture in Broad Ideas. I want to know, 3 of the most, important tips you've learned thus far on the Wellness Podcast.
Ooh, okay, interesting.
He's like, I already gave them to you.
I know. I'm like, I'm gonna give 3.
Move your
different
body.
ones. Yeah.
Sleep, and drink water.
Yeah.
and don't be an asshole.
Those are like my 3.
Or maybe the most, surprising. I don't know.
I like that.
We
Yeah.
had a an immunologist from the NIH.
Wow.
R.I.P. The NIH. But she said that one thing we should be doing is eating more cruciferous vegetables.
Yeah.
And that's a word.
What the hell is that?
Exactly.
Broccoli,
Yes.
cauliflower.
Broccoli, cauliflower, like
all the-
leafy, those kind of, the cruciferous is like, means like tree-like.
Yeah.
So those tree-like veggies are really good for us and very nutrient dense. And it is funny that like I'm 43 years old and I need like a doctor to go like, you should eat broccoli. And I'm like, interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't really considered that. And I take that, that's my big takeaway. I've learned about, I've talked to various doctors about the therapeutic healing powers of ketamine and
Oh,
psilocybin
interesting.
and
Love.
MDMA. Yeah. And that's been really interesting to me. Yeah.
That guy really good at that.
Yeah, that is something that's a little easier than going for a jog. Your old Jon Gabrus here would rather eat an eighth than get on the scale. That my scale is this big. It's just stems and caps. And then what? One thing I'm trying to do that I don't know, it's collected from various different guests on the pod, but one thing I'm trying to do is like take moments, I guess people would call it like gratitude or whatever, but every once in a while I just need to be like, because I'm always going like, hey, you got broad ideas, and after you leave broad ideas, you gotta go, maybe you have time to get a coffee, but you can just take a moment and just go like, holy shit, this is like, look at the mountains, that's fucking crazy, or like, well, that plant's really weird looking, like, just take a moment, because again, my dad died young. No one in my family lived that long. And it's like, there's plenty of time to work. There's plenty of time to do all this shit. And it's like, just take a fucking moment and be like, can you believe we're sitting at one time a friend said to me, we were on a gig. The waiting room was a VIP. We were hosting some kind of like live thing. The green room was in the VIP box at the San Diego baseball stadium. It's a closed stadium. There's fireworks going off. We're just in the VIP box. And a friend turns to me and goes, this is what we're doing on a fucking Thursday.
Right.
And it was just like, oh, I have to take a moment to think of that. And to quote my friend Neil Casey, we got to be backstage at some insane music festival. And he turned to me and goes, this is what we get to do because we're just a little bit funnier than other people.
Right.
And it's like, just remember that. You're just
That's the best.
you're just slightly funnier than normal people, so you get to be backstage watching Mumford & Sons perform. Like, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like these moments in life that you almost take it for granted. You know what I mean? Even like,
For sure.
holy shit, I got to spend 10 minutes with my nephew. Like, I never got this much direct contact. You know, it's like, that shit's a treat. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to hide in the shitter and look at your phone, you know? But you're like, this is a beautiful moment.
It's the only time she takes a moment.
The peas. No, but it's true. And what I like about what you're offering is it wasn't just one thing as far as broccoli, right? It's not just the broccoli. It's not the sleeping or the none of it is isolated.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the gratitude, you can do all those things and still be a miserable fuck.
Yes. I know so many assholes with six packs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know
They
so many.
all are assholes.
I know so many ripped losers. You know what I mean? Like that one doesn't beget. You don't get happy once you get fit. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
know.
it helps. The journey helps with the happiness more than the results. Like that's another thing. When you're a kid or in your 20s and you're fucking drinking all the time and not gaining weight and you're just living like this party lifestyle, and some 40-year-old friend of yours is like, if I don't go on 3 runs a week, I'm fucking brutally upset. And you're like, fuck you, loser. And then when you're older, you're like, I need to get outside more. You know, like you feel that of like, I don't even exercise to look good anymore. I just exercise to hate myself less.
Yeah.
And it works. You know, I
It
feel
does.
like I'm like, I'll just get out of the gym and be like, fuck, dude, look at you. No difference whatsoever. But my view of myself is completely changed. Yeah.
It's so good.
You carry yourself different. Like going into like a shitty audition when you feel bad about yourself is so different than going into a shitty audition when you have like eaten healthy and got a good night's rest. All of a sudden you're like, it's your fault I didn't book this. You know?
You're not the vibe.
Yeah, you're the one who's uncomfortable on camera.
Yeah, you're desperate. You need something from me I don't want to give you.
Well, I think these are all very simple, but very rewarding. What's the word I'm looking for?
Nuggets.
Anecdotes.
Yeah, that's what I
Nibbles.
need.
Wisdom.
I am like a giant fucking Saint Bernard. I need like simple reward. Like, sit, get a treat. You know, like that works for me mentally.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've always like shrunk everything down to those kind of like nuggets, anecdotes. We don't have a word for it.
We
Someday
don't. We're coming
will.
up with it.
There's
Maybe
a
on
good
our
book.
food
You guys
tour.
do a whole nother episode about it.
There's a good book you might like. It's called The Kaizen Way, and it's called One Small Step Can Change Your Life. And the whole premise is that they're like, say you want to change something, you want to clean out your garage. Don't go clean out your garage. Your first step is just open the garage door, close it. Then the next time, open it, go in. Then the next time, and so it teaches you, it's building upon.
Oh, I
You-
love it.
you
Una
dig
dia
it.
de la vez.
Yeah.
One day at a time.
Yes.
That's what my Spanish teacher tells me.
There you go.
See, I told you, I do a lot of weird shit. I take Spanish classes.
I
take
like
martial
it.
arts classes. I
mean-
can't do this shit with a kid. You got to sign them up for stuff. I want to do activities.
Yeah. I do painting on Tuesday.
I do.
That sounds like a good time.
I like it.
I like it. We like you.
Yeah, we
Thank
do.
You.
We
Thank
like
you so much for having me. This was a
Thank
real
you
treat.
for coming
yeah.
on.
Yeah,
We're
this
very
was-
You're
excited
the
about
treat.
your podcast.
You just have a good time everywhere you go, don't you?
Yeah, I'm kind of known as a good time.
I like
yeah,
it.
We
Yeah,
love a good time.
Yeah. My therapist would tell you otherwise, but he's the only one that knows all the time. Him and Kevin also edits one of my podcasts, so he knows.
So he knows
way
too.
too
Yeah.
much.
I'm sure your wife knows too.
Yeah, how would you say in a 2.5 hour podcast? Do we say 8 times? Kevin, take this out.
It's one of my favorite things about the show.
Kevin has a Dropbox folder that he can click and nuke all of us. Like when he's on his deathbed, he's like, "R.I.P. podcaster." 6 hour
Seriously.
cancel rule comes out.
That's what makes it good. Well, thanks so much.
Please, a pleasure. I'll see you guys soon.
On the
You
road.
will.
Yeah.
We're going
We're
on the
gonna go
food
eating.
tour.
Oh, yeah, we're going to Perry's place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going. All of it.
That name is burned into my head, and I will be there. I will be.
I hope
going-
you
yeah,
will.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And cilantro in the Deep Valley.
Cilantro in the Deep Valley. I ain't
This
afraid
is just
of
a
that.
podcast about shouting out the best places to eat around Los Angeles.
Good. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks
Yeah.
for listening, everybody, and see you next week.
Didn't you think as a kid, I don't know if this was a Santa Barbara thing, but did you ever have a moment where you're like, obviously I'm going to marry a lifeguard?
Never once.
Oh, okay.
Marry a lifeguard?
Oh my God, I thought I would marry a lifeguard.
Well, you kind of did.
I did.
Did you ever have that thought, Kevin?
Probably after watching The Sandlot. There's like a big scene in
Yeah.
The Sandlot with the lifeguard and the guy fake drowns so he can kiss her.
Oh my God, that's right, Smalls. No.
I don't think it's Smalls.
It's
the guy
not
with the
Smalls.
glasses.
Yeah, it isn't.
Is
who's
that
the
his
guy
name?
with the glass? I thought it
I'll
was.
have to look it up.
I don't know.
But
Also, Baywatch.
oh yeah.
Wait, hold on. Sandlot. The main guy in Sandlot had the biggest crush on him. You didn't?
I don't remember. who
Benny
it
the
is.
Jet Rodriguez.
Hell yeah.
Who is he?
What? What?
I have to look him up.
I
Oh
had
my
it.
God.
I had it on
The main guy.
VHS and burned through it many times.
Love that. I actually showed the trailer to Briar not long ago to try to get her to watch it.
You
She'll
had a
watch
crush
it.
on this guy?
You didn't have a crush on him when you were a kid? What year is The Sandlot?
It is 1993.
Yeah, I mean that's prime.
You had a
How
crush
old
on
was I,
this
12?
guy?
Yeah,
You know,
there's Scotty
that's Pat.
Smalls and
I love Pat. We know Pat.
Wait, didn't we
Yes,
know
we
him?
know Pat.
Okay.
he's really funny.
Pat is. Oh my gosh, we should have Pat on.
Oh,
I would
is
love
it-
that.
Oh, is it this guy?
I run into him at the park. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That's the vibe right there.
Yep, you know it.
Rachel.
She could literally,
Yes.
any guy should be like,
Yes.
that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
because she would agree, because she'd feel the same way.
There's a certain vibe, and he's got
There's a
it.
certain vibe. Like a Crunchwrap Supreme is a vibe. I know.
I was thinking about the food spinoff we would do.
Yeah.
Bread ideas.
Kevin! Do you know who I was right there?
Yes, you were home alone.
Home Alone.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
Hello. Duh.
That
Holy
is
shit,
genius.
it's
Yeah.
happening. Okay, everybody, if you believe in us and
Or
feel
bread.
like
Believe in us, or you don't need to believe in us.
or
can
you
just
believe in bread.
Believe in bread.
I thought you were renaming it again, and it was just
No,
called
no,
bread.
no,
And I was
no,
like,
he nailed it.
bread ideas. And then at the end of the episode, we have our breadwinner.
Yes.
Oh,
You know,
I love it.
out of all the things we try.
Bread ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, Kevin. I'm so serious.
Great, let's do it.
We just do live shows at local like sandwich spots, you know? We're just like coming to your town
Hold on,
at
we
the hot
go to
pastrami.
it doesn't mean that we're only hitting those spots. Like we also go to like Subway.
Yeah.
Do it.
Go to all the spots.
Do it.
No,
Do it.
no. I did a Subway.
Oh my
commercial,
God,
Kevin,
give the
Did you?
people what
right
they
before
want.
I did the OC.
Okay.
It's something very special.
Great.
It is fantastic. Please do it.
Absolutely not. We can find the clip. I'm not doing it.
It comes to my mind.
It won't mean anything to anybody, but if we find the clip, we will share it.
Okay,
Yeah,
but it
Caitlin will find
happens
it for us.
all the time for me.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, wait.
Hey, you heard it. You heard it.
Yeah.
Olivia from
Yeah.
Olivia's mouth.
Yep.
I remember, so I had a crush on this guy and I like really liked him.
Mm-hmm.
And he saw that commercial or he met Rachel and then was like, wait a minute. Is she the fucking girl from the Subway commercial?
Wow.
And I was like, he was like, I fucking love that commercial. And I was like, only
Claim to
you
fame.
would get it. But like it made me like him more. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because I was like, oh, he gets
Yeah,
it.
he's cool.
Like he's cool.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
gets it. Yeah.
Do I know who it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I definitely, like, crushes I had growing up grew stronger when someone was like, I also like that comedy movie. I was like, oh my God, she's even cooler than I thought.
Yeah,
Of
that's right.
course.
Yeah.
They get
And
it.
like music and stuff. Oh, I have a great betrayal story, which is I
Yes.
Betrayal story.
Yes.
dated someone in high school, and we bonded over like a band or something. I saw this duo, this like pop duo called Chromeo. They're very fun. They're very like
yeah.
80s and pop dancey. And I started chatting with this girl and we were hitting it off, and then she like burned me a mix CD that had a bunch of Chromeo stuff on it. And then like we dated for like 2 years. Like a year in, she mentioned something about the CD, and I was like, I mean, it's very cool that I'm very honored that I'm like the first guy you like gave that CD to. It was very nice. And she was like, well,
Oh.
you know, there's this other guy, and it's a good CD. And I was like, oh, heartbroken.
Heartbroken.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what?
well-
We've all done it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've
Including
recycled mixtapes.
what about recycling nudes?
Oh,
That's happened to
interesting.
me.
I think that's okay.
It's happened to you?
Yeah.
How did you know?
Because he had a tattoo when I was with him and there was no tattoo in the picture. And I got
Interesting.
so mad. I was like, really? You're
That's
sending me a nude that you clearly took for someone
It's
else.
a
First of all,
recycled-
I didn't ask for it.
Yeah.
Like, don't cold send me nudes anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're like, I don't need this.
And your
Used
tattoo
dick pic.
wasn't, yeah, that's creepy.
Oh.
I
that's
always
fucked
ask
up.
for today's newspaper, like being held up next to him to make sure it's no.
Poor Leah.
Yeah, I
Have
need
you?
to timestamp, watermark that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Have you?
Have I ever been
Have you
sent?
sent or resent?
Not to my knowledge, but I've definitely recycled
Oh,
all the time. No.
you're
But
like,
yeah,
it was
for
a good
sure.
picture.
No, for sure. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
there's times like, I'm not getting out of bed.
right.
Here you
You're
go.
like,
It's
I
a
got
lot of
it.
effort.
Send.
Yeah, it's a lot of effort.
It's a lot of effort. Ask Leah. She can relate.
Mhm.
Shit.
The resend. The old recycle.
The old recycle.
That's right. That's right.
But how would you feel if it was like in my situation where I was like that? You don't
Yeah, no,
have
it's
the
fucked up.
tattoo that you had.
I haven't been caught. Like, it would be fucked up if they knew. Or vice versa.
I hope they don't listen.
Well, I actually have also like admitted to be like, just so you
Okay.
know, this is a recycle.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's like laissez
It's like a power move.
Yeah, it's a power move. It's a flex.
It's like, just so you know, this was for someone else, but here you go.
but you can have fun. Go ahead, play. But I'm not getting out of my grandma pajamas in my bed.
Yeah, I'm not sending you. I'm not sending you a sexy pic in my granny nightgown.
I'm not sending you my
Lift it
J.C.
up.
Penney's special.
But that's me to the core.
I know. I like it.
Okay.
That's so funny.
All right. Bye.
That was a Headgum podcast.